AM 1260 KLYC. I'm Dave Adams from the newsroom reporting for the Oregon Pulse Network and KLYC. An investigator from the National Transportation Safety Board is on scene this morning of yesterday's crash of a small plane into a McMinnville residence. Police and fire units responded yesterday a little after 1 p.m. to 512 Northwest 22nd Street and found a small Lancer plane and crashed into the east side of a garage. The pilot was killed in the crash, identified as 56-year-old Charles W. Yokelson of Sheridan, apparently the only injury from this crash. Portions of the wing came off the plane and landed in a neighbor's yard to the west. It appears that small segments of the roof of the garage and the plane were thrown into a neighbor's fence across the street. There were some small gouges in the pavement, but the vast extent of the damage was confined to the single home. News Register is reporting that the occupant of the home and her small pet were able to escape, and that she was within 3 feet of the impact of the crash and apparently not injured. 2 homes are cordoned off as NTSB is conducting their preliminary investigation. Tail section of the plane is resting currently in the garage. The front door of the garage is buckled. And according to Keith Holloway of the National Transportation Safety Board, the plane could possibly be removed from the home within 1 to 2 days after their initial investigation concludes as far as gathering the physical evidence on the scene. But the actual investigation into what caused the crash could take 12 to 18 months as they check everything from the health of the pilot, the medical history of the pilot, I should say, and the experience of the pilot and other physical evidence, radar images, and so on and so forth. So it could be 12 to 18 months before they determine what caused this crash. I'm Dave Adams, Oregon Pulse Network, and KLYC AM 1260. Again, the only fatality, the only injury in this crash was the pilot, 56-year-old Charles W. Yokelson of Sheridan, and he was the sole occupant of the plane.